guys, welcome to another video. We are in the beautiful Idlewild, California, and that is, if you don't know, kind of close to the Palm Springs, Palm Desert area, so it's safe to say it is hot outside. I am working on a little vlog as well of our trip, but that will be coming out after this video. This video is going to be about dog booties. So I've wanted to make this video for a while anyway, but being out this morning with Juno in town made it clear that people just don't know, they aren't aware, they don't think about it, any of those things when it comes to how hot the ground can be for your dog. Now your dog doesn't wear shoes. Yes, they do have paw pads, but similar to our hands, they're only as, strong as they become calloused. So it's really important to consider the heat of the ground that your pet is walking on when you're going out and about. Now, I'm going to talk about the booties that Juno has, a little bit of how I conditioned her to the booties, how I put them on, and so forth. So let's get into it. So pavement, specifically asphalt and blacktop, can get 40 to 60 degrees hotter than the outside temperature. So for example, if it's 100 degrees outside, the pavement can be 140 to 160 degrees. I know I wouldn't want to walk on that, and you shouldn't let your pet walk on that either. Now the booties that Juno has are the Ultra Paws booties. So this is what they look like. Now I know they don't make the orange anymore. I'm not sure exactly which model these ones are, either the durable boot or the outdoor boot, something like that, but I absolutely love these. She's had these for about a year. Now they don't get a whole lot of wear because we aren't always out and about where she needs to wear them, but summer is a huge time. She wore them a lot last summer and she's wearing them this summer as well. What I really like about these boots is that they're super flexible, so they're easy for her to walk in. I don't find that she's too not mobile or her feet are, locked in and so on. I really like how squishy they are, but they're still really durable. They've got a thick rubber padding here, a thick rubber toe, and then two straps, as well as padding, which is hard to see, but there's padding inside for the ankle area, the dew claw, the carpal pad, the one that's a little bit higher. All that stuff has got padding in the boot. So obviously they come in a set of 4, and I just spilled dirt all over myself. So hers are pretty dirty, but like I said, they've held up really well. I'd say the only thing is some little holes and stuff on the toes, but yeah, they've held up really well, and I'm pretty sure I can fix that. So let's get a closer look at these bad boys. So here's a closer look at the booties. You can see the double strap, the thick rubber toe, and then the rubber sole. Like I said, the only wear that I'm finding is a few of them have a little rub mark on the toes, but I'm pretty sure I can fix that. I think I'll make a separate video on that and we'll see how it works. But let's go into some more detail on these. Now they've got the Ultra Paws logo, and then inside, that is the padding I was talking about that helps pad the dew claws and the carpal pad to make them a bit more comfortable. What I really like about these boots as well is that this bottom strap, kind of holds it onto the foot, but this top one you can tighten so it gets tighter around the thinner part of their ankle, and it really keeps them on. I have not had to adjust them. She's worn them for an hour or so at a time, and I'm not finding that I'm having to pull them up and close them up and stuff like that. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I think this is the one with the biggest amount, but like I said, I think she's actually had these over a year because it's already August, and she definitely had them last summer. So, but I'm really happy with how they're holding up, and I would definitely recommend these booties to anybody. I find that they're also extremely reasonably priced. They're about $30 to $35 for the 4, whereas I know that the Roughwear, I think, is the other brand that makes really good ones, and they're expensive. I think they're $60 or $70, so these are definitely a great budget option for people who don't want to spend as much money or don't have dogs that wear them as much, so they're not going to get as much use. So in terms of conditioning Juno to wearing the dog boots, I started off slow. I would have her wear just the front two in the house, lots of treats, lots of praise, and then I moved to adding the back ones on. I think the back ones take a little bit more getting used to. The back ones I feel like is where you get a lot of the hopping and the kicking and the not knowing what to do with themselves and forgetting how to walk and so on and so forth. I really feel like you get with the back two. You may have a dog where you can just throw all four of them on and just go for it. A lot of dogs, if they're very play driven, you could put all four of them on and go play fetch. And the ball or whatever they're doing is so much fun where they don't care that they have the booties on. That's definitely an option to do as well. Eventually we moved up to all four and we would go on short little walks. So we would just go on a walk. In the beginning, she really did like drag them. She would kind of hit them and she wasn't really picking up her feet. But I would say now she picks up her feet really well, and most of the wear that we did get on the booties is from the beginning. Not really now as much. She definitely picks her feet up more and she's just more used to them. It didn't take very long for Juno. She was accustomed to them pretty quickly. I think if you're just consistent and you work with them on it, any dog can get past it, and it's really worth it. Like I said, eventually they'll not even know that they're wearing them. Whatever they're doing is much more exciting than the fact that they have booties on. So definitely get out there, condition your dogs. That's the big thing, is just condition them. I wouldn't recommend going out on your first excursion with booties for the first time. I think you're going to be disappointed and your trip may be cut short. So definitely give them some time to get used to it before you actually go out on that adventure you really need them, because I could say that right now it would be hard if Juno wasn't used to booties and I was putting them on her for the first time and we were walking around town. Since she's used to them, it makes it a much easier experience. So definitely get out there, get yourself a pair of booties if you don't have any, get your dog conditioned to them, and then you're open to so many more adventures, because you don't have to be as concerned about how hot the ground is, because you can still go. So definitely do it. Leave any questions, as always, in the comment section below, and I'll include some clips of Juno trotting around town in her booties.